Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. You look at the Jazz. They've been looking good, guys, lately, really picking up steam during the stretch of the season.
Well, mentally, physically, strategically, everything has fallen into place for this club. They're bound to hit a bump in the road at some point, but for right now, it looks like this winning streak may go on for a while.
Well, Steve, you're right again. It's hard to find fault with any part of their game at this time. Their confidence level continues to rise and rise, and you see that with every win.
Presented by State Farm, here are the starters for the Utah Jazz. At the 4 and 5, Paul Millsap and Al Jefferson. Earl Watson out there at 4, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers. And in the backcourt, it's Nash and Kobe. Earl Clark is out there with world peace, and it's Howard in at the center. Back to Nash. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Nash has got himself on the board with 3 there. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards.
And they played outstanding team defense in that win, Clark. Nobody got stuck on an island. Everybody was helping. Great rotations. It really looked like they were together in that game.
Yeah, and even when they were rotating different players in and out, Steve, I thought their communication was 5-star and the teamwork was very strong.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Al Jefferson. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Kobe dishes to Howard. That one goes. Kobe. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
The defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easy.
Watson kicks to Carroll. He dishes it to Ford. Jazz passing it around. Here's Jefferson, and that one's good.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 3-point game. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
They played a very physical game the last time they got together, and it had a lot to do with them coming away empty. There were just too many key players in foul trouble by the time the fourth quarter came around.
Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, he said that the one thing they rely on to keep them in games is they never get thrown off their defensive game plan. He said when we're on defense, we act like the aggressors and take the game at you. We don't sit back and wait, and it helps us to stay focused. Let's see if they can keep that focus here.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin, because you have to play to your strengths as a team. You can't get away from who you are.
And that's right, Steve. Their strength is certainly what they do defensively. They can rattle folks.
4. And again, it's Utah. And Clark, Steve just touched on it. There are some players they can't afford to be missing late in games, and that's what happened last time these two teams met.
And you know what, guys? To avoid that this time around, you've got to turn the heat down a little bit on the aggressiveness. Idle it down just a notch, because if you don't, an opponent can make that work against you. So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutively. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
No, Clark, you start stringing errors back-to-back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
Watson kicks to Millsap. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got his first bucket in this one.
There's Tyrone Corbin in his second season as head coach of the Jazz. Before that, he'd spent 7 years as an assistant coach in Utah.
Now here's Nash. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Howard misses.
That's an easy shot there. It's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Foy with it, picked up by Kobe. Nice shot by Foy. Foy's got his third basket of the night. Going back to Tyrone Corbin, 16-year journeyman career as a player in the NBA. He played for 10 teams in all, the Utah Jazz among them.
Yeah, 3 years in Utah. He was always known as kind of a grinder. Every coach loved him because he played so hard. And, those qualities, I think, translate well to the coaching ranks. Corbin knows how hard it is to compete in the NBA, and he knows how hard it is to win. And so he's trying to put his guys in the best position to have success, and I think they really respect him for that.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. With a break in the action, let's now look at the league's top scorers. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second, Kobe Bryant.
And his contribution to this team, can't be understated. His scoring on a night-in, night-out basis has been fantastic.
Now here's Kobe. We saw him with 29 points last game. World peace, the pass to Jamison. Here's Duhon, and again it's the Lakers from deep. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Kobe comes with the double team. Burks dishes to Hayward. Good. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Duhon kicks to Kobe. Outside, Jamison. Feeds to Duhon. Beyond the arc. No luck. And Utah the other way now. Foy with it. 7 points in the game. The rebound by Sacre.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Outside, Kobe. Oh, the one-hand jam.
Defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, but he pretty much went drain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They lead by 1. Live.
Tune in next Sunday. LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Make sure to catch it.
And off we go. A close game. Now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Burks is the 2, Hayward the 3. Al Jefferson out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Watson in at the point.
Well, the lead just going back and forth here. We're seeing some really good basketball.
You know what, guys? I've lost track of how many times the lead has changed. I mean, it's obvious, though, it's been a good one, and neither side can pull away.
6 on the shot clock. Nash drives in. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Nash has got his second bucket tonight. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Nash comes with the double team. Down low. Kanter, the pass to Jefferson. Over Howard. That's good from Jefferson on the assist from Enes Kanter. Timeout called the Lakers. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And you chalk that loss up to poor shooting, guys. There was very little flow to their offense, and they really didn't find quality shots.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. It's a combination of poor execution and then no quality shots. They seem far too focused on doing it themselves, going solo, playing hero ball, we like to call it, versus cohesive team play.
Utah leading.
You know, I heard an interview with Kobe. They asked him when he knew he was special at basketball. And he said he scored 60 points in a game back when he was 6 years old. 60. That's a gut punch right there, Clark. Cough up the ball at one end and get beaten on the break at the other.
Yeah, that really hurts. That's painful.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Jamison comes in for Earl Clark. And it's Jody Meeks in for Kobe. Then for the Jazz, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Alec Burks subbed in for Randy Foy. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Meeks. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And Steve, Kobe obsessive about the game at a young age. Even at 6 years of age, he was already focused on developing his left hand. His dad played in the NBA for such a long time, guided him along, grew up basically in Italy where his dad was coaching pro basketball. Clark, he was exposed to so much, but obviously from a very early age, he was very focused.
Well, Joe Jellybean Bryant, his dad, who played a long time in the NBA, 9+ years, and then another 7 in Europe or so. So he's been around the game and has grown up in what has been the family business for Kobe.
There's the dish to Hayward. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Hayward's got his second bucket. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Juwan. And the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
They continue to barrel their way inside. And when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closely. Kicks to Hayward. 5 on the clock. And the pass to Burks. Over Jamison. And again, it's Utah. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, one of the things the Jazz are going to have to sort out over the next year or two is just playing time in the front court. And that equation was made even more confusing with the addition of Enes Kanter in the draft. But he played a very limited role last year, and the minutes seemed to work out for everybody. But as he develops, it'll be very interesting to keep an eye on the rotation of the Utah front court.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Sacre. Clark comes in for Antoine Jamison. Steve Nash checked in for Meeks. And Darius Morris subs in for Chris Duhon. Enes Kanter checked in for Utah. Jefferson comes in for Paul Millsap. Well, I don't know if I'd call it a log jam, Steve, or what. I mean, I think it's still kind of sorting itself out with the Utah Jazz up front. But a lot of size, a lot of length. Favors is terrific. Kanter, we really don't even know what's going on because he's so raw, but great potential. A lot of good young players, Clark, and there are only so many minutes to go around. That'll be an interesting dance there for the coach, Tyler Corbin, to try to figure that out.
It will be, but you'd much rather try to do that dance with that kind of ammunition and those types of potential dancers than not. So Favors is another guy in the mix, and eventually you think the Jazz will perhaps have to move one of those guys up to free up playing time, but that remains to be seen.
Count the bucket.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Nash outside. Pass to World Peace. Back to Nash. There's the triple. A rebound by the Jazz. Now Watson, outside Jefferson. And that misses. That would have put him up.
An easy look there, but, who misses those once in a while?
World Peace. And that's not going to go. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Lakers lead by 1. Folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studios. Such great rivalry going on tonight. Let's check out how the first half has gone. At Staples Center, the Lakers in a close one against Utah. If the playoffs started right now, they'd be on the outside looking in, but it could all change. A win here would move them into the 8th seed. Kobe off to a good start. He has 8 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. But the Jazz getting after it as well. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. There's been some great work by Randy Foye in this one. He's got 7 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds too. Still more NBA on the way. Real scores, real stats from the real NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder will go up against the Kings out in Sacramento. Tip-off time, 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. And one game also on the docket. It'll be the Bulls out at United Center against the Warriors.
And a It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Good game for Kobe. He has 8 points, and he's come away with the steal, too.
Well, when he's had the chance to be a factor defensively, he's taken it. You know, that steal was just another example of it.
On the perimeter, it's Kobe Bryant and Metta World Peace. Howard is out there with Earl Clark, and it's Nash in at the point guard position. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. On the wing, Kobe, covered by Foy. It's stolen by Foy. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it, the fast break chance. And the shot is good. Foy's got 12 in the game.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
On the wing, Kobe shoots the three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
Another nice move from a player we've basically come to expect. Nothing less from.
Millsap defended by Nash. Here's Foy. Rejected by Howard. That's another look. And he cruises to the hoop for the layup.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
And the Lakers call time here. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out. Now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Take a look at Utah and checking out the Lakers. Down 5 spots from them.
Seeing where the Lakers are, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think the people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south. Well, guys, with Kobe, it's all about the ability to create his own shot wherever and whenever he wants. And he does it with a combination of size, speed, and tremendous footwork.
Yeah, Steve, but it doesn't end there. I mean, even if you do manage to stick with him and get a hand in his face, it really doesn't matter. Hands just don't seem to bother him at all. His concentration level and confidence at such a high mark. Once he gets it going, there's really no slowing him down.
Outside World Peace. He passes to Kobe. Covered by Foy. For three. No good. And it's Utah the other way. He's got to push it. Watson dishes to Carroll. Foy dishes it to Millsap. Here's Jefferson. Good D by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard, a multi-year winner of the Defensive Player of the Year award. That's such a huge factor, literally and figuratively, at that end of the floor. Takes up a ton of space, and he's so rangy with his athleticism. Covers so much ground.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Some changes for the Lakers. Sacre, he's checked in for Howard. Jamison comes in for Metta World Peace. And Darius Morris subs in for Steve Nash. Utah also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Jefferson. Hayward comes in for Damari Carroll. And Alec Burks subbed in for Earl Watson. Talk about Howard's ability to cover ground. At his size, Clark, has there ever been a player more athletic or even as athletic?
Perhaps not when you factor in leaping ability, quickness, strength, all of those things. Others have him edged in 1 or 2 of those areas, but the total aggregate is, it's going to be hard to find anybody that surpasses Dwight.
Stolen by Jamison. Here's Kobe, and the layup falls. Kobe's got 15.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Here's Burks, and blocked. Now here's Kobe, 15 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Fades back. That's good. Kobe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Everything is working for him right now. He's been a huge factor in the quarter.
Now, here is Foy, guarded by Kobe. The feed to Hayward. From outside the arc. Morris with the rebound.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
To the inside. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's 4. He's got 15. Back to Millsap. He kicks to Hayward. Jazz passing it around. Clock at 6. A shot by 4.
Boy, I love the way they've been attacking inside, Kevin.
Now, guys, they're getting a lot of points in the painted area, not settling for outside shots, and I don't see any reason to change strategy here.
.34 seconds left in the third quarter. Backing down is Bryant. Lets it fly. Cans the 12-footer. Kobe's got 19 points.
I think it's as simple as this, guys. Get him the ball. That's all you need to do. Give it to him.
Kobe comes with the double team. Morris. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Utah now. Now, here is 4. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Burks. Rebound by Antoine Jamison.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Lakers on top, up 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has a report on our Sprite uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Lakers with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. A big run by them in the third quarter is the difference right now as they've opened up this game. Guys, 1 quarter left to play, but they look to be in complete control.
Okay, Doris, thanks. That scoring run, guys, was pretty key in this game so far, don't you think?
Yeah, very much so, Kevin. I mean, that was like a runaway train there for a while. No stopping them. That really blew the game open.
Well, you bet it did. I mean, when you've got one team in such terrific offensive rhythm and the other guys on their back feet, tentative, hesitant, it almost always leads to runs like that.
And Utah looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jamari Carroll is out there with Al Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Foy. And it's Watson in at the 1.
Well, he's an effort guy, Kevin. And so often his points come from second or third chance opportunities by hitting the glass and really staying relentless in his pursuit of the basketball.
And Steve, you look at him, he is a banger. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
Pass to Foy. They set the pick. Watson kicks to Foy. He dishes it to Kanter. Feeds it to Watson. The dish to Foy. Now the pass to Carroll. The second chance effort. Goes up. And Jefferson throws it down.
What a game. This is really fun to watch.
And when games are tight like this, I mean, success or failure can really turn on small details and 1 or 2 plays.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni had to say to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, you have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Kicks it to Hayward. Pass to Jefferson. Over Nash. They grab their own miss. Foy, the pass to Millsap. It's on target from the high post.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard and it'll pay off.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Jazz trail by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hayward kicks to Foy. Over Nash. And it's Foy missing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
Nash outside. This one for three. That doesn't go either for Nash. Jazz have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Foy dishes to Millsap. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Dishes it to Kobe. We're in the final quarter of play here. Oh, get it!
Yeah, he flushed that one down and then hung around to marvel at his work a little bit.
Getting acquainted with that rim.
And giving the photographers an extra second or two, I guess.
Now the feed to Millsap. Over Howard. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Foy. Foy's got 4 assists now tonight. Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. In low to Howard. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. 10 points for Howard.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Here's Foy. Offline with his 3.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
Kobe, the pass to Howard. And that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
You know, those types of high percentage shots, Kevin, should be a big part of what they do going forward.
And Foy kicks to Jefferson. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to Nash.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Kobe attacking.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Into Millsap. And it's sent back by Howard. Outside, Jamison. Outside, Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Howard. Kobe kicks to Clark. He kicks to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. No luck. And Utah the other way now.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Kobe, and that's an intentional foul. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well done converting those free throws. He was not going to pass up that opportunity to pad the lead.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right up. Yes!
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for your Lakers, Kobe Bryant.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Watson with it. It's tipped. Stolen by World Peace. There's Nash with the 3. Off on that one. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was. And I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.